All right, I'm going to go over learning target for remediation. So let's do this. Factoring. This is like something you have to do like every single time. This is called factor by grouping when you have 4 things. We're going to do 2 at a time. Because we are dealing with x cubed, we're always going to have x squared out here, right? X squared, that's always the biggest common x terms we have. 8 and 28. Can you divide it by something? Yeah, 4. Not 8 because of the 28. We can divide it by 4, so we're going to take the 4 out too. 28 divided by 4 is 7. We're going to have x. Why? Because together I need x cubed. Plus 8 divided by 4 is 2. X squared is already out here, so that's it. So instead of the parentheses, we need another 7x plus 2, right? Well, 21 divided by 3 is 21. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 3. Then we just write the repeating part and the other part. 4x squared minus 3. Let's do B. 2 at a time. I'm putting x squared. Well, there's no number, so I'm not putting any number out. It's going to be x plus 2. X plus 2. See, I need x plus 2. Look, I'm missing 36. We need 36. Then it's going to be x plus 2, x squared minus 36. Now, you just have to think twice. Is this a square? Yes. Is x a square? Yes. It's x squared, right? So this can be x plus 6, x minus 6. Cool? I'm moving on to C. 2, 2. So I'm putting x squared. Is there a number you can divide the 4 and the 6 by? 2. 2, 2. So I'm going to take 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 2x plus 3. 2x minus 3, right? It has to match. So you know you only took out the negative 1. So it's going to be 2x minus 3, 2x squared minus 1. Now, I do know, and you know, it is 1 squared is 1. Yes, but this you cannot do anymore because 2 is nothing square. If this was a 4, then we would do more steps, but this is 2. So you cannot do anymore, so this is it. This is good the way it is. Okay, D. I am taking out the x squared. Can I divide the 4 and 28 by 4? Yes. So it's going to be, we're going to take the 4 out too. So it's going to be 1x minus 7. See, x minus 7. Negative 1. So it's going to be 1x minus 7, 4x squared minus 1. Now for this one, let's check. 1 squared is 1, that's true. What about 4x? Isn't 2x squared 4x squared? Right? So that one we have to do more and say 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. And just bring down the x minus 7. So there, let's do a couple more. Couple more. Okay, well, all right, E. So we're also going to take out the x squared. There's no number, so I'm just taking x squared. X minus 2 stays. X minus 2, 9, 9. So it's x minus 2, x squared minus 9. Stop and think. Is this something square? Yes. And x2, right? So it'll be x plus 3, x minus 3. Getting better? Getting there almost. X squared, x plus 3, x plus 3. And this, for once, we have a plus. And 4. X plus 3 and x squared plus 4. Now, this is also tricky. You can't do anymore because this is not the difference. This is a sum. You can't really do anymore with a sum. So this stays. You can pause the video, write anything down. I know I'm going over it fast. I have to go through everything in 15 minutes because of the video. So I'm just kind of going over fast. Prove or disapprove. You guys love this, right? Step 1. Don't forget to solve it equal to 0. So we're going to put -4 in the box. 3, -5, -29, 7. Bring it down. 3, multiply, -12, add, -17, multiply, 68. Oh, what is that? Add, sorry, 39, multiply. That's gonna be a big number. 39 times 4, what is it? 156, but it's negative. So when I add, I'm gonna get -149. So prove or disapprove, not a factor, because remainder is not 0, right? Remainder is not 0. Done. Moving on to number 3. Same thing. Step 1. X minus 8 equals 0. Add 8. Add 8. X. Oh my gosh. X is 8. We put 8 in the box. 4. -29. -32. 64. Bring it down. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Yes, it's a factor. Because of remainder. Remainder is 0. Can I just say R is 0? Yeah? Alright. Moving on to 4. Given the area of the rectangle, one side is 4x minus 3. What is the length of the other side? Step 1. This becomes ugly. We have to have a fraction. 4x is 3 divided by 4 divided by 4. You're gonna have 3/4 in the box. So I have 8, -10, -57, 45. I do want a calculator just to show you. Let me turn on the calculator. It will come. Bring it down, so it's A. So we multiply. Right now I'm still waiting for the calculator to come. There it is. There it is. So in the calculator, we need to make sure we enter it as 8 times 3 divided by 4. Okay. Okay, 6. So 6. You add it. Multiply. Let me show you one more time. You're gonna put, I'm sorry, -4 times 3 over 4. -3. Minimize. Add. Multiply. Add. So yeah, you are not supposed to talk about remainders in here. We're looking for what is the length of the other room in terms of x. See, don't forget to bring the x's back. 8x squared minus 4x, -60. Done. Let's move on to 5. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know I made a mistake, and I'm sure you wanted to scream in the screen, but I couldn't hear you. I forgot to divide it by 4. I was rushing, and I forgot to do this. How terrible is that? So it's not 8, it's not 4, it's not 60. It is 2, it's 1, and it is negative 15. So don't be like me. Please take your time, don't rush. If you have a fraction, don't forget to divide. I just kind of remembered it because I was about to do the next question, and I was kind of thinking about the one that we just did. And I was like, well, the numbers are kind of big. Is that right? And then I was just thinking about it. So I'm going to put negative 3 over 7 in the box. We have 21, negative 5. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden, pen's not working as well. Negative 62, negative 24. Bring it down, 21. 21 times negative 3 over 7, right? So you do it 21 times negative 3 over 7. It says negative 9. Add, multiply, add, multiply, done. Okay, now I'm not gonna forget this time because I forgot last time. We want to divide it by 7, 7, 7, and write the answers in terms of x. So we're gonna write it as 3x squared minus 2x minus 8. Cool? Alright, just a couple more. 6. Same thing. We're doing 20, negative 133, negative 52, 21. What goes in the box? 7 goes in the box. Bring it down. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. Multiply. Add. See, just multiply, add. We just keep doing that. There was no fraction, so it's gonna be just 20x squared plus 7x minus 3. Now, this is not done because it says factor completely, so you do have to do more work. Okay, that's for full credit. You'll be okay with just that too. So how do I do this? You break the 7. How? You have to find two numbers that multiply to make negative 60, add, and make 7. Try all the other, all the combinations you can think of. Yes, it's actually 15 and, 12 and 5. 12 times 5 is 60. But I want positive 12, negative 5. Because I want sum to be 7. So 20x squared, 12x, 5x, minus 3. That was positive 12, negative 5. So then you have to do what we did earlier. 4. I'm sorry, but the pen is weird. I gotta fix something about the pen after this. Whoa. Can't really read anything. I'm sorry, I have 30 seconds left and I cannot get this to work. Okay, I'll have to see what's going on here. The answer is gonna be 5x plus 3, 4x minus 1. Oh wow. I'll try to make it better next time, okay? Yeah, sorry about that.